The president is juggling multiple hot-button foreign policy issues right now, and his change of heart on one of those issues is raising a lot of questions tonight. Our senior diplomatic correspondent, Michelle Kaczynski, is joining us. Michelle, the president spoke to the Chinese president and reversed course.
Yeah, I mean, you know, sometimes one sentence can say so much. So to see this White House readout of that phone call between President Trump and the Chinese president just jumped right out at you. Apparently, President Trump does support the one China policy. And then we hear from the Europeans that he plans to fully stick with the Iran nuclear deal. Another week of surprises in Trumpian foreign policy.
President Trump with the Japanese Prime Minister today, facing questions about China, seeming to offer a warning over currency manipulation.
We will be all at a level playing field because that's the only way it's fair. That's the only way that you can fairly compete.
Yet it comes one day after this stunning statement from the White House summarizing last night's phone call between President Trump and the Chinese president. President Trump agreed at the request of President Xi to honor our one China policy, a striking about-face for President Trump, who has said plenty to rock that boat.
I don't know why we have to be bound by a one China policy unless we make a deal with China, having to do with other things, including trade. They break the rules in every way imaginable. China, which has been ripping us off, the greatest abuser in the history of this country.
President Xi had not spoken to Trump since Trump took a phone call from Taiwan before the inauguration. An unprecedented breach of protocol in this complex and important relationship. The one China policy, in China's view, is the bedrock on which cooperation rests, ensuring that the U.S. views Taiwan as part of China.
Given its importance to China, it was inevitable that we would have to back down, and that makes us look weak. Now, I think our partners and allies in the region are reassured. We're not about to go to war, and the relationship with China is stabilized. But they're also asking if we're not a paper tiger. We make threats, and then we back away from them.
And now comes word from the European Union after meetings with U.S. officials on the Iran nuclear deal.
I was reassured by what I heard in my meetings on the intention to stick to the full and strict implementation of the agreement in all its parts.
Yet again, this was a key issue on which President Trump ran for office.
We can't continue to make deals like that horrible Iran deal.
We're going to rip up the Iran deal.
A major shift away from the rhetoric, reminiscent of President Obama's warning to the new administration.
There are certain things that make for good sound bites, but don't always translate into good policy. Reality has a way of asserting itself.
It's clear that foreign policy is very much being shaped. There is a new poll out, though, by Gallup that shows that now only 29% of Americans believe that President Trump is respected by other world leaders, and only 42% now feel that the U.S. is viewed favorably in the world. Wolf?
All right, Michelle, thank you.